Hello everyone, my name is Manny, and today I'm giving you guys a video about the Black Ops 3 beta showing pretty much my accomplishments and my thoughts on Black Ops 3 so far. Now when I say accomplishments, I mean like what I was able to accomplish over the course of the beta. So let's get right started, and we're going to start with my KD. Now as you can see, my last 5 games haven't been that good. One of them was because I think I had joined in late. But yeah, you can see my last 5 games have been all that good. I had 2 positive games, but I was able to keep in global KD of 1.22 in the beta. And obviously you can see I'm not max level yet. I wanted to make this video right now because I wasn't too sure as to when the beta is going to end today. So I want to make sure I get it out. But if I do end up getting to max level, I will like screenshot it or something and I'll throw it in the end of the video because I'm not going to post this until it is over. So yeah, let's take a look at what guns I was able to level up to max, because that's something I was trying for. And we'll just go over to here, and we'll start with the submachine guns. Now if you look down the bottom right next to the damage and stuff, you'll see which guns are max. You can see I have the Kuda max, the Weevil max, and the Razorback max. I haven't used these 2 yet. I'll probably use the Vesper next. But probably won't get it maxed though, because it's gonna end. The beta's gonna end in like a couple hours. As far as the assault rifle goes, I got the ARC 7 max, the Manowar max, and the HVK 30 max. Again, I've used the Shiva. I think because I picked it up off someone. I used the M8 because I picked it off someone, and I haven't used this yet. But as far as shotguns go, I haven't used this. Like I haven't made a class for it yet. But I picked it up enough times to get it to rank 2. As far as my LMGs go, I think I picked this one up, and I picked this one up. So I don't know. As far as snipers go, again, I haven't made a class for this, but I leveled it up by picking it up. So you can see I got this to rank 2. I've used this by picking it up, and I haven't used this yet. I want to try that out though because it's a burst sniper rifle. But yeah, those are the guns that I have maxed out. You can see I got 30 unlock tokens as well. What else can we look at? How about score streaks? So I've used the care package. I've used the dart. I've used the rolling thunder. Obviously they aren't unlocked. I picked up someone's care package. I picked up someone's dart from a care package. I picked a rolling thunder from a care package, and that's it. But I've been using these 3 streaks right here because I think they're my personal favorite. The HCXD is absolutely amazing in this game. You know, you guarantee to kill every time unless someone destroys it. But even so, you can still kill them if they destroy it. The UAV is it's simple, it's always used. And the Hellstorm, because it is probably the best streak in the game in my opinion. I haven't used the mothership, so I wouldn't know, and we don't know what's after the mothership, so we'll see. But the Rolling Thunder was pretty good. The dart is absolute crap. The care package of this game is nice because every time I've seen someone get one, there's something good inside of it. And yeah, what else I say I used? That was it, I believe. And yeah, so let's take a look at the specialists that I have used. I've used 3 of the specialists. Right off the rip, I went and unlocked the Sparrow. Now my thoughts on the Sparrow were pretty much, it was meh. Like if you hit him, it was obviously a 1-shot kill, and then there was splash damage because it exploded. So I got a couple double kills with it, but overall, I died most of the time while trying to use it, and I wasn't very accurate with it. So as soon as I unlocked the Seraph, I used the Annihilator. Now the Annihilator was pretty good. I usually got 3 kills with it. Well, not usually 3 kills. I think 3 kills was lucky, and then I would usually get like 2 kills with it, and 1 kill was probably the most often. So then I was like, you know what? This needs to be accurate too, and I'm not accurate at all. So I went and unlocked the Reaper. Now this is definitely my favorite specialist. The Scythe is amazing. I always go off with it. Like, say I'm in a game and I'm like, I don't know, 0-7. I pull the scythe, I can get close to being positive. I can't come back from an 0-7 with the scythe, but you know, after that, I'll be pumped, and then I'll just be able to, well, I'll get the streaks, obviously, and then I'll use the streaks, combined with some gun kills, and I'll be able to go positive. So I think the Reaper is my favorite. I've yet to use this, and not many people have used it, so I don't really know much about it. As far as a Nomad goes, the Hive, it's okay, because you can see the things on the floor, but a lot of the times, like, you don't want to run over. But when it does kill you, it's terrifying because you didn't see it coming. As far as reject goes, it was good. Now I'd say there's no use for it unless you want to revenge kill someone. Combat focus. What's that? Oh, that's for if you're trying to run streaks. So that's pretty good if you're trying for streaks. The War Machine's pretty good. I've gotten killed by it a lot. Kinetic armor seems just kind of like Juggernog, or not Juggernog, Juggernaut from COD 4 and World at War. So it's meh. But the War Machine probably the way to go with this one. The Tempest. Oh my god. I would see a teammate get killed by it. Like I very rarely got shot by it, but if a teammate got killed by it, it would always like do a Wonder Waft type of thing and come back and hit me. The glitch, that I can't see being very useful. Now I have a friend that like swears by it, but every time someone glitched, I would just look back at where they were last time and kill them either way, so it didn't really help them. The Sparrow, like I said, was pretty good. Oh, I didn't talk about Annihilator, but yeah, I already said that. The Vision Pulse, you can see them on the minimap, and you know when it happens because, you know, you can see your screen is red, or not your screen, but your gun is red. And that is arguably bad, but every time someone used it on me, I lost the gunfight. So, obviously it was doing something good for them. The Gravity Spikes, I don't know. The fact that you can only get one kill assuming they're by themselves, and that's usually how it is. And it's not very accurate. Like, I've seen someone try to hit me, and then they just fell. So, I don't know too much about them. And then, Overdrive. I've never seen anyone use this, so I know nothing about Overdrive. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as, like, my accomplishments and all that goes. Next, I'll move on to a gameplay, which won't have any audio in the background because it used to be a commentary, so I don't want you guys hearing two voices. And we'll move on to the gameplay, and I'll pretty much talk about what I think about the game overall. Okay, guys, before we switch over to the Okay, so before we switch over to the my thoughts side of this video, I forgot to show you guys my secondary, like how I did with my secondary weapons. So we're gonna take a look at the secondary weapons right now. Now we'll start off with the pistol, or with the pistols. Now with the MRX, or MRX, what the hell? The MR6, I'm at level 3. Now this pistol, it's good if you can shoot fast with it and if you can stay accurate with it. But overall, the two that you unlock after are better. I'm at level 3 as well with the RK5. Now this one is a 2-round burst usually. I think that up close it might be a 1 burst. I don't remember, I didn't use it all that much. That right here is probably the best pistol in the game. It's like the Cap 40 equivalent of this game. The LCAR-9. As you can see, I got it to max. And I probably, when I had this in my class, I probably use it more than my primary. Or someone's in a car outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the mic, but it's quite loud. But yeah, if I'm using an assault rifle class, I always, like, if I'm going somewhere that I know it can be someone like right up close, I'll pull this gun out because it's just that good. I rarely ever lose gunfights with it. Moving on to launchers, I doubt I'm ever. Anyway, yeah, I didn't use either of these. Special weapons, I used the knife once, and that was a game I just had. I used it by picking it up off someone, and I got 1 kill, and that was it. But it's a 1-shot kill, I know that. but you can't, like, unless you can really fast, like if you walk up to someone, switch to your secondary and knife them before they kill you. I would never run around with a knife because I'd die. But that's about it for the secondaries. I would say the LCAR-9 is the best. I don't remember what level you unlock it, but apparently people keep using launchers. I guess they're good. They're like good, but like I'm always getting killed by one. But yeah, this LCAR-9 is a beast. It's like the new Cap 40, and yeah. To put this right now in perspective, I recorded what you just saw like 2 hours ago, and I just remembered that I need to cover the pistols as well. So yeah. Oh, while I'm here, you know what? I'm gonna cover the lethals and tacticals and stuff. Okay, so the Semtexes, I never liked Semtexes. Trip mines, these are so obvious on the map. Like I've never used it, but they're so obvious on the map. I wouldn't suggest it. Thermite, I have no idea what that is because no one has used it. Combat axe, self-explanatory. It's the same thing as it's always been. And the C4, I don't think most people I play with aren't high enough level to use it, and I haven't used it. But as far as what I've heard, it doesn't work in midair. You can only use it when it's on an object, so I wasn't interested in it. But the frags in this game are great. I've gotten like, usually I don't get very many grenade kills, and I got quite a few kills with this frag, so that says something. Now as far as this goes, I haven't used any of these either. I've just been using concussions because they're great. But flashbangs, I'd imagine they're the same. EMP, it's not going to change. Trophy system, not going to change. Smoke, it's not going to change. Black hat, this is, my UAVs are always getting hacked, and I think that's this. So, that's that. I hate this. People always use it. I hate it. I don't use it because it's newbie, and I think this is worse than the concussion, to be honest. Not in the sense of like how bad it is, but in the sense of how annoying it is. And as far as, okay, perks. The best perk in this game has to be Sixth Sense. It's pretty much the Destiny radar, but like a little bit closer. Like it's probably my favorite. Like I didn't use any of these except Sixth Sense. I don't even need to cover any of them because you're probably just gonna use Sixth Sense. But I like Hardwired because I'm always looking at my radar. You know, I need to be immune to those counter UAVs, and yeah. I'm not going to cover any of these either. And then lastly, Blast Suppressor. That way I don't show up on the map every time I use a new movement ability. I don't know, jetpack. We'll call it jetpack. But yeah, awareness is probably what my second would be. I don't like Gung Ho all that much. Tactical Mass. Actually, no, Tactical Mass probably my second, because that's really useful in this game. Engineer. Oh, that's meh. But awareness and these are probably the three best right here. And Dead Silence was unlocked. 48. Meh. I still think these three are probably the best, if I can actually move correctly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And as far as wildcards go, they're all pretty much the same as in Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare. But yeah. Okay, so now we'll go over to the my thoughts section of this video. Okay, so moving on to the part with my thoughts on the game, this is probably one of the most fun multiplayers since Black Ops 1. See, now I say that because a lot of people would probably say Black Ops 2, but I didn't like Black Ops 2 multiplayer all that much. I found that it was boring. So, with that said, if you look back with games that had like full amount of maps, not just a beta that had 4 maps. So like Advanced Warfare, that one I found fun until eventually patches ruined it, pay to win stuff ruined it, and I just didn't want to play it anymore. But at first I found it fun. Like I could play that for a long time. But with Ghosts, like that game had a full amount of maps. It just I couldn't play like more than 5 matches in a row. I'd get so bored. The game was too easy. On Xbox, I should say. On PlayStation, I would just always get camped. But, yeah. Then, I'm not going to talk about the previous ones, but comparing this game to those two, I have played this game non-stop since the beta came out, with just the 3 maps that it came with, and then the 4th map added without getting bored with it. Like, obviously, as it started coming to an end, I started to, like, take breaks more frequently and, like, go on YouTube or something. But still, I still want to play it right now. I was able to play this game non-stop for a week, unfinished, without everything unlocked, without all the maps. That's just how fun it was. Now, basically, my thoughts on specialists, people will say that they are overpowered and you really can't counter them. But I'd say it's not really about balance with them. It's for those players that can't usually get streaks. They're guaranteed a streak. Now, because you don't really need to get kills. Obviously, getting kills makes it faster, but it charges. So you can probably get, for like a typical bad player with, like, I don't know, 0.60 KD, they're bound to get specialists in the game. And I would recommend them equip a weapon specialist, like, for example, the Reaper, so that way they can get a couple kills. And it's honestly, that's what makes the game more fun, I think, as a specialist, because you're trying to grind out and get the specialist. But the streaks are good in this game. Like I said, I used the same 3 streaks for the entire week. So the UAV, the what's it called, HCXD, and the Hellstorm. And I got a Hellstorm a lot more than I thought I would. So again, that shows. So, for a beta, I was pretty good at the game too, which also helped to me, you know, liking it a lot more. I rarely ever went negative. You saw I had a 1.22 KD, which isn't the best, but it's good for an average player. And yeah, overall, the game is pretty fun. Like, the maps are designed great. Well, as always for Treyarch maps, but still. Let me see if I have anything else I can say about the game. Pretty much all I'm hoping that they add in is more teams. Now, when I say that, I mean the past 2 games, Ghost and Advanced Warfare, have only had 2 teams in the multiplayer. So Ghost only had Ghosts and Federation, and Advanced Warfare only had Atlas and Sentinel. And this game only has 2 teams. It only has Black Ops and CDP. Now, I'm hoping what they do is something like in Black Ops 2 or like Modern Warfare 2 or something, where like different maps have different teams that correspond with them. So, for example, we'll look at Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 in Nuketown, it was Black Ops versus, I think, Spetsnaz. And in like another map, there would be different teams. I can't think of any other teams that were in that game. I know there was there was other teams though besides those 2 in that game, is what I'm saying. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there was. And yeah. Also, something I do want, I just remembered this right now. Similar to older games where you could see an XP bar in game, whether it be in a pause menu or whether it be like below the screen, how it was in World of War and Modern Warfare 2. I'm not sure how it was in COD 4. I don't remember. But the XP bar at the bottom or something, like, I feel like that would be useful. I don't know why it was ever taken out in Black Ops 1, because it was a great feature. But yeah, I think that's overall all I have to say about the game. If you liked the video, please like it. Helps out. And yeah, that's all I have to say.